Vero is over. Now it's time to shine for real. Week 1 of the high school football season is here. Now the games count. WPBF 25 Football Friday coming at you. The week's top plays and scores from across our area right now.
And with that, welcome into Football Friday with Yanni Caracas. I'm Shane Wright. Week 1 finally here. Yanni, a full slate of games. Now these games start to count in the standings.
Yeah, Shane, the Kickoff Classics, a nice appetizer last week, but now we've got the real thing. Our game of the week, Boynton Beach at Forest Hill. Let's start with this one. Both these teams made the playoffs last year, and the debut for new Forest Hill head coach Garrett Nikis. And he's not afraid to go for it. Opening drive, 4th down near midfield, but the Tigers stuff the run and take over this Tigers offense. Meanwhile, they put up 35 last week against John Paul II. Again, getting in the end zone at will. Bobby Smith takes this to the house, breaks some tackles. He's quickly becoming a star. Meanwhile, Boynton's defense, tough all night. They get to the quarterback to stall another Falcons drive. Then the other Bobby Smith Jr. gets the pass from Tyrone Smith. He gets in for the score. There's a lot of Smiths scoring for Boynton Beach these days. They roll 40-6. Get this, they've now outscored their opponents in 2 games, 75-6.
That's pretty impressive. Next up, the line for Jupiter, Yanni at Dwyer. Yanni stretched down a military trail, man.
Wow.
Backed up. Just 4 miles separate the two schools. Dwyer up 7-0 early. Warriors looking to answer. Luke Douglas going to the air, finding Timothy Jacobek for a big gain in the first down and plus territory. A few plays later, Douglas rolls out, this time going deep again, but watch this in the end zone. Dwyer's Kyle McNeil snatches it, gets his feet down for the interception. No fly zone, right? Ensuing possession for the Panthers. Shy DeVoe, what a name, to Elijah Hopkins. They call him E-Hop.
E-Hop.
For good reason. Big time first down, and same drive, DeVoe knows where his bread is buttered. Back to E-Hop, back of the end zone, 1 foot down for the touchdown. Gives Dwyer a 2-score lead. Panthers hold on to win it 13-7.
A battle on Military Trail. All right, Wellington making the trip to Park Vista. Late first half, Wolverines' Garance Cadle bursts through the line, and he easily gets into the end zone to make it 21-0 Wellington. Still in the second now, Ryan Anthony with a beautiful pass to Elvic Pravilma, who comes down with it and almost knocks out our photographer. More from Anthony, this time to Vincent Soriero. 27-0 at the half. Wellington wins handily. How about this score? 41-0.
Lake Worth heading a bit south to Boca at Spanish River. Both teams winning just 2 games last season. Fireworks in the opening kickoff. Big hit right here.
Ooh.
A fumble. Chance Narizadeh recovers for the Sharks, and with the momentum, Blake Wallace is going to take advantage and take the short pitch here in for the touchdown. Sharks take a bite out of the Trojans early. It's a 6-0 lead. Lake Worth says, hold on now. Watch this. Alex Johnson has some great blocking up that left side. He'll scamper
that's a big
for
boy.
a 35-yard touchdown. He can move too. It's 7-6 Lake Worth. Back and forth we go after a fumble by Spanish River. They're going to answer this with a screen here. Israel Marion is going to do most of the work himself for the 35-yard touchdown, but it's Lake Worth dominating late. They get the win, 48-18. Now to a team that went undefeated last regular season, and we're talking about Palm Beach Central. And based on tonight's game, they're doing it all over again. They're in mid-season form, late-season form.
Lots to celebrate at Palm Beach Central tonight. Not the best of nights for Palm Beach Lakes. Meanwhile, second half QB Ahmad Hassan already done for the night with 6 touchdowns. Here's Leon Williams barging in for the TD run. That makes the score 59-0. Wow. Javier Joven running in the touchdown to extend the double-digit lead. Palm Beach Central wins big, and Shane, I mean real big, 80-0.
The scoreboard had to break on that one. Let's go head up to Vero Beach, taking on South Fork up on the Treasure Coast. And Vero Beach, quarterback Jake Whitley hits the 43-yard pass to Jance Taylor. He takes on a big hit, stays on his feet, and goes in for the touchdown. And this one's all Vero Beach. Late in the fourth quarter, Jonathan Pilsman right up the gut. A 14-yard run to close it out. Vero Beach starting off the season right with a 54-6 win over South Fork. All right, so the complete of action from the Treasure Coast, plus a play that you don't want to miss from Atlantic and Palm Beach Gardens, and that final score might surprise you as well. That game goes into overtime. That's next. All right, welcome back. Let's dive back into the action with a matchup of two talented teams.
Atlantic and Palm Beach Gardens both have loaded rosters. Gardens with a close loss to Benjamin last week in the Kickoff Classic. Atlantic did not play a Week 0 game, and tonight's game proved to be a classic. Let's go to the action. First action of the year for the Eagles. And Shane, we have a work order in. This goalpost will be getting fixed shortly. Don't worry. Second quarter, Eagles down.
It's the first game of the season.
10-6, trying to get some points before the end of the half. But Gardens gets to the quarterback. Turnover on downs. Kadane McGee on the stop. This is wild. Final seconds before the half. Gardens lining up a long field goal. Not even close as it's deflected. Everyone's just staring at the football thinking it's a dead ball, right? Finally, Tyreek Hollis picks it up and goes, wait, I think I can score this thing.
Gotta know the rules.
He goes to the house for a kick six, touchdown to end the half. Atlantic takes the 13-10 lead, reminiscent of that Auburn-Alabama game a few years back. But the Gators turn the page in the second. Brand Campbell, play-action fake, finds Keon Stevens. This one back and forth. Gardens was a thriller in overtime, 39-38.
Great game. To the Treasure Coast we go. Jensen Beach hosting Fort Pierce Central. Falcons won this matchup by 3 2 seasons ago, up 14-0 at the half. Fourth quarter, Central going for it on fourth and short, but the Falcons say, no, you shall not pass. The swarming tackle gives the ball back to the offense, and then it makes Central pay. Gio Cassione dumps it off to Will. Venezia seems like he's going down, but no, short gain. Stays on his feet and gives the Falcons the first down. 2 plays later, Cassione drops right in the breadbasket. His receiver, Johnny.
Ooh, nice pass.
Right. Bellassini for the touchdown. Falcons fly away to 1-0 with a 21-7 win.
Over to Royal Palm Beach. Wildcats hosting Fort Pierce Westwood. Opening drive. Royal Palm, first pass of the game. In fact, Westwood's Javian Gardner reads it perfectly, coming up with a big interception. But that momentum short-lived. Joseph Weathers looking end zone. James Williams intercepts it. Nothing but green grass. Watch him go down the sideline. Count them, 99 yards for the Royal Palm Beach touchdown. Panthers respond, though. Weathers swings it out to Cornelius Wilson, and he dives into the end zone. That ties things at 7. Westwood starting to pull away. Kevin Riles plunges in another touchdown. Panthers beat Royal Palm, snapping a 10-game regular season losing streak, 36-13 the final.
Port St. Lucie making a trip to Boca to start off their season at St. John Paul II. It was a good trip for the Jags. Jags looking to pass here, but Santiago Rodriguez's pass is picked off, intercepted. Two teams end the first quarter 0-0. It would not stay that way, though. Jags get it together eventually. Salim Felder gets into the end zone for Port St. Lucie with an easy touchdown there, and then doing it with some defense. Devin Ellis with the interception there. Jumps in front of the pass, going the other way, taking it distance. Yep, that's a pick 6. Stand in bounds and put 6 on the board for Port St. Lucie. And then a great goal line play. Rodriguez to the tight end, TJ Shuck. Port St. Lucie with a blowout to start the season, 42-0.
Big private school matchup. St. Andrews at Kings Academy, third quarter. Scott's down 21-0. Here comes Jacob Cashin. Rumbling, stumbling, and diving just shy of the goal line for St. Andrews. Moments later, Bill Young goes untouched into the end zone. That makes it a 2-score game. Scots would eventually tie it, but Kings Academy wins 24-21 with a game-winning field goal.
All right, earlier this afternoon, Boca Christian hosting a sports leadership and management charter school. A mouthful, just call them Slam, the Cobras. Slam sloppy, though, with the ball early. Boca Christian's Justin Herrera dives on it and gives the Blazers possession. And that, as they say, Yanni, would turn to this. Everett Small looking for and finding Dalton Smith for the 15-yard touchdown. Blazers striking first, 7-0. But Slam had an answer. Short punt, but long return. Leon Lewis, the high school freshman, says, Mom, I think I can do this for a couple more years. Make some guys miss and give Slam their first touchdown of the year, 7-6. Back comes Boca Christian, though. Small is going to end up coming up big. You know that was coming. It's Christian Anderson. You're going to hit him for the touchdown here. Lightning delay coming out of the half. And at last check, it was a 21-6 Boca Christian lead. We'll get that final score for you up on our website and our ticker.
All right, our play of the week. We go back to Royal Palm. Pierce Westwood's Joseph Weathers looking end zone. James Williams intercepts it. He puts end zone into his Waze app, and he goes 99 yards. One of 2 pick sixes tonight. That is our play of the week. All right, for scores, Seminole Ridge goes to the muck, beats Glade Central 22-14. Centennial gets the week 1 victory 16-9 over Clewiston. Martin County goes on the road. They get a big shutout win 35-0.
All right, Jupiter Christian all over St. Edwards. The Pirates tonight, 53-7, that final score. Treasure Coast, one of the best teams from our area, they win in a low-scoring game over Osceola, 14-5. And Okeechobee falls to DeSoto County, 19-8. Great slate of games. We'll try again next week. Just one more week, Yanni, until we unveil our WPBF Football Friday top 10 teams.
All right.
Can't wait for it. Thanks for joining us.
Have a good night. Enjoy all the highlights on our website.